Hey everyone, Nick Markovich here with GSP Homes. Welcome Home Funds are now coming back April 6th. Spots are already filling up with the federal grant banks that have this program. So you get $20,000 grant money towards your closing costs and down payment depending on the loan type. So it goes alongside FHA, some conventional, and also VA. So for VA, it only goes towards the down payment. For the other ones, it goes towards down payment and closing costs. So if you make under a certain amount for your household, so for example, in Fayette County, if it's a 1 or 2 person household, the limit's a little bit over 81,000, and then if it's a 3 person or more household, that income limit is up to 94,000. And when I say income limit, I mean your net, not your gross amount. They do want your credit score to be over 625, and for this one of the biggest stipulations is like, hey, can I refinance? Can I sell the house? So you have 5 years. So if you don't sell the house or refinance with 5 years, there's no fees or anything associated with it. But if you do want to sell before, that all comes down to prorated amounts and so on. So each bank has a certain amount of allocated funds that go towards this. So for example, one of the banks I'm working with has 15 loans that is open, so 15 spots, up to 300,000 is the limit. So that's why it's 15 spots. And the buyer must contribute at least 500 of their own funds to this transaction, and then borrowers may not receive cash back at closing. So all the funds would go towards closing costs, down payment, point buy downs. This loan option is available in Ohio, Indiana, Kentucky. Approval process can take up to 5 weeks, and the spots are already filling up. So for example, one of the banks that I'm working with, 3 spots have already filled up. And what that means is you can go under contract now on a home as long as you close end of April. So as long as you do that, you can secure a spot. All right, real quick before I go, just want to show an example of how welcome funds would work. So home purchase was $331,500. My buyer brought a escrow check for $3,314, and it was an FHA loan, 3.5% down, $11,602.50, and then the closing costs, which was the loan charges, homeowner insurance, property taxes, recording fees, all equaled up to be about 3%, so $11,403.53, for a total to closing of $23,006.03. Subtracting the security deposit or escrow check of $3,314 was a total of $19,692.03. Welcome home funds subtracted from that amount is $307.97. That is one thing that you're not able to take money back out of this, so that money was allocated towards interest buy down. So that's kind of the gist of how a deal works with welcome home funds. So if you are interested or want more information, give me a call, 859-321-8873.